Welcome back to Marx's Court Time here in Elizabeth Ford. I'm Joe Sabalak along with Dean Delamalva. Doing play-by-play, Dean doing color. Dean, good to be here with you for the second game of the night after a thrilling first game where, was it AMD?
Yes.
AMD taking their first loss.
Yeah, their first loss ever in MVISBL play. 13-game win streak gets snapped. 60-57 at the hands of Cedarbrook, who didn't win a game at all last year, and they are off to a 2-0 start. So here we are with Edward Jones getting ready to tip it off.
Tip goes to Lee Supply. That is number 2, Jasmine Fisher, over to number 10. We do not have a number for her yet. We'll make sure to get that. Up on the foul line is number 7, Emma Reynolds, the freshman from Chartiers Valley.
All right, so you've got on the floor for Edward Jones. Oh wait, let's not do that yet. Okay, number 10 is London Creech.
Number 10 for Edward Jones.
Number 10 for Lee Supply is London Creech.
Okay, knocks down both free throws. Lead number 1 is Viva Kreis, it is.
Yes.
So it's thrown to Kreis. Little pull up from the lane, can't get it to go. Pulled down by number 8 for Edward Jones. That is no number for her either.
Lainey Gurdich.
Presley Colt, it's for 3 from the corner. It's good. Jasmine Fisher will take the ball up for Lee Supply. Pulls up from 3, off the front of the rim, no good. Gurdich gets the rebound. Number 6 is
Terza. Alyssa Terza.
Alyssa Terza, yes. It's turned over, back to Lee Supply. Up to number 10. Can't get it to go.
Looked like a little bit of a shot effect there by the defense underneath.
So number 10 is fresh, but free hit from Edward Jones.
That was Ivana Sales with that 3.
So Kresh throws long to number 3, can't get it to go, and Kresh will go up with it, no good, and here comes Edward Jones. Viva Kreis behind the back, crosses into the forecourt. Wide open, pull-up 3, no good off the back iron. And it'll come down to number 3 for Lee Supply. That is Angelina Massey. Shot is good in the lane from Jasmine Fisher, I believe.
Yep, Jasmine Fisher hits that one.
And one on the other end from number 12, Ivana Sales. I believe we finally have the...
We got the 5. We got to figure it out.
Yeah, maybe we should have done that beforehand.
It's always a rush to get these right and get them in.
5 minutes in between games is not a lot for us, obviously. Well, we at least have the 5 for Edward Jones as Kresh pulls up, no good. Jasmine Fisher up and under, kicks it back out to number 3. Angelina Massey. Massey pull up off the backboard, no good, and here comes Edward Jones. Sales pulls up right wing 3, rims in and out. Gurdich is fouled. No, it's going to go the other way. She lost it out of bounds.
I thought that she might have been fouled on that play, but the referee did not agree, so ball out of bounds to Lee Supply.
Who is number 8 for Edward Jones?
Number 8, Casey Batanti. Or no, I'm sorry, I'm
Edward
on the
Jones?
wrong side again. Lainey. Number 8 is Lainey Gurdich. Number 9 is Kayla Gurdich. She's not on the floor right now. Number 11, Presley Kolditz. Number 6, Alyssa Terza. And number 1, Viva Kreis, who was not in the lineup on Monday, so for Edward Jones. So chance to see her in action.
So Fisher with the pressure. Casey Batani, number 8 for Lee Supply. Nice pass from number 3 for Lee Supply, Massey, into number 11. No, that is Dawson, number 11. Who is
Where are you at?
Number 7. Okay, that is Emma Reynolds.
Emma Reynolds, who had a pretty strong game in her debut on Monday.
Reynolds goes over the back of Gurdich, going the other way.
Of course, we should know who Emma Reynolds' brother is, right?
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Is that Braden? Okay.
Yes, it is. Famous genes there.
Definitely good ones. Is Braden Reynolds a very good player in the league last year. Definitely runner-up in MVP voting as Price takes it into the forecourt, guarded by Skylar Still, the freshman from West Mifflin.
Two quick fouls here on Emma Reynolds of Lee Supply, and that's going to bring in a sub. That's going to be Caroline Sommer.
Nice elevator screen down as Ivana Sales hits the 3. Well-designed play there from Edward Jones.
How about Ivana Sales has 9.
Jasmine Fisher drives into the lane, can't get it to go, but will get her own rebound. As number 10 for Lee Supply is fouled. Kresh, London Kresh will go to the line for 2. Kresh.
She's longies. She's another young player. She did not play on Monday, as I mentioned.
So it'll be 12-6. Is that Edward Jones in front?
Yes.
11:55 remaining here in the first half. Kresh at the line, shooting her second. Second one is up, and it's good. So Kreis will run the point here for Edward Jones, guarded by Still, blows by her. Colditz in the corner, left hand, tries to lob it over the top to Sales, but it'll sail out of bounds, no good. Down the other way for Lee Supply. So Still taking it up the court. Gives it to Jasmine Fisher, crossover dribble, uncontested lane with the left hand, and it's good. 12-9. Edward Jones still clinging to a 3-point lead. Here comes Kreis, long pass inside to number 4 for Edward Jones. That is Carmen Vasquez, the 6-foot forward from Woodland Hills.
Macy Miller checks in for Lee Supply.
It is nearly stolen and is now inside to Kreis, who will go up and under. Puts a nice little bit of English on it and gets it to go under the hoop.
Nice little reverse layup by Ms. Kreis.
So she'll go to the line for the end one opportunity. So she will convert the old-fashioned 3-point play as Jasmine Fisher will take it into the forecourt, crosses the timeline. As Lee Supply shots off front of the rim. Caroline Summer will be fouled. Going up. Will it be 2 shots? Yes, it will be. So Summer will head to the line for 2.
Early on, we're seeing Edward Jones really be able to knock down the shots from the outside. Something that they really struggled getting any kind of offensive rhythm on Monday, but they're definitely finding the open players tonight so far.
Summer will go 1 of 2, hitting the second as Edward Jones pushes the other way. Kreis is trapped and fouled by number 5 Still. 11-10 remaining, 15-10, Edward Jones lead. Kreis will throw into the corner to Colditz. Nice move there from Carmen Vasquez, but cannot convert the and one opportunity. She'll go to line for 2. Vasquez will knock down the first. Free dribble, spins the ball. Off the back iron, no good, and here comes Jasmine Fisher with the rebound down the other way. Crossover, the 3-point line, gives to Summer. She'll go with her left hand into a couple of defenders, but kick out to Fisher. Fisher, cross-court pass, and it's picked off by Carmen Vasquez. Coming the other way is Edward Jones. Vasquez tries to go in between her legs, nearly throws it away, and here comes Christ down the other end. Behind her back with the right hand, tried to go up, but it was stripped away. And here comes Lisa Ply, still on the right block. Gives it out to Summer. Free throw line jumpers, no good. Fought for, and it will go down. Edward Jones basketball. So a lot of fast play here early on.
Yeah, Jasmine Fisher already all over the place. She had double-double on Monday, 25 and 10. Already grabbing boards, already getting involved.
Kinsey Wilson checks in for Edward Jones, the 5'3" senior guard from Monessen, as she has the ball right now. On to the left wing, gives inside to
It's Dupilka.
number 3, Kara Dupilka. She is a 5'7" sophomore guard from Latrobe. So still takes it up the court, gives it off to Summer. That was number 4, Macy Miller, the sophomore from Mount Lebanon on the 3. 16-13, Edward Jones lead.
So we're seeing a lot of fast and furious action here so far. Both teams trying to get up and down the floor quickly. Of course, Lee Supply coming off a 1-point loss on Monday to State Farm, 47-46.
Portash's big free throw
Yep.
at the end of the game.
Yep. And Edward Jones lost to Cedarbrook, 61-41. So both of these teams searching for W number 1 on the season.
.951 remaining, 16-13, Edward Jones lead.
I like Coach Cash's hat tonight.
He is a unique guy. He had a crutch last game, right?
Yeah.
That he was carrying around. One of the mainstays from the old Greb League.
Yeah.
So one of few remaining. As Gresh gives inside to Dupilka, misses, but there's Presley Colditz to clean it up. Jasmine Fisher over the top to Still, and it is knocked out of bounds. Lee Supply retains.
Good positioning underneath there. That was actually a really nice play. Dupilka just a little too strong with her shot. But lucky for her, teammate Colditz was there to clean it up.
So Edward Jones has done pretty well today thus far, is getting some easy second chance points, converting on the easy opportunities, but no good for Dupilka there. Fisher crosses over into the lane, tries with her right hand, and she is fouled hard, going to the line for 2.
Vaughn Sales picks up foul number 2 here. So not a good thing for her to have 2 fouls already.
So in comes Reynolds for Lee Supply. Go. Second one is up, and it's good. 1 for 2 for Edward Jones, as Vasquez now with it. She is fouled on the drive by number 8, it looks like Batanti.
So already, much like last game, a lot of fouls called, and we've already reached the point here with 9:14 to go where we're sitting at 1-1 territory.
So Vasquez at the line for the 1-and-1 opportunity. Still 9:14 remaining here in the first half. We're already in the 1-and-1 for Edward Jones.
That would be the equivalent of the early second quarter in high school ball.
Yeah. She will connect on both of them. A high arcing free throw from Vasquez.
No, actually late first quarter. 16 minutes.
Yeah, I guess you're 20.
Minutes.
Yeah. Reynolds will drive in
oh,
right hand.
Nice cut. Nice. Very nice play there.
It's 20-16 now. The Edward Jones lead is cut to 4. So number 12 for Edward Jones. That is Sales. Throws it out of bounds. Fisher will try to throw in, and Vasquez is fouled by Kolditz. 8:57 remaining. So a lot of, 5 fouls on Edward Jones. Not quite in the bonus yet for Lee Supply. So Reynolds will inbound, just hands off to Fisher right in front of her, crosses the timeline. Top of the key,
Ooh.
Reynolds draws the foul. That will be on number 4, Miller. Or excuse me, number 4, Vasquez.
Yeah, it was a nice little give and go there, and just Vasquez caught a little off guard by that pass.
Fisher will drive through the lane, can't get it to go, and it will stay Lee Supply ball.
I think Sales got a piece of that one.
I agree, yeah. Still catches it just inside the three-point line, drives in left hand way too hard, pulled down by Terza. Terza will take it up herself, hands off to Kreis. Kreis cross-court pass into the corner for Kolditz. Sales inside, nice little turnaround jump shot, but bangs off the side of the backboard, and here comes Still on the other end. Kick to Miller. Miller out to Fisher. Fisher can't get it to go on the 3. Pulled down by Sales. 8:17 remaining, so a lot of fouls here early on. As Sales will head to the line for another 1-and-1 opportunity. Angelina Massey checks in, as well as number 11. That is that number 11? That is certainly not Jenna Dawson.
No, that was, I think Creech checked back in.
Creech, yeah. Kreis will drive in, left wing, left-handed shot. Can't get it to go, but she is fouled hard, heading to the line for 2.
Lots of points early on in this one.
So Kreis at the line for a second shot. It's good. 22-16. Edward Jones lead, and it's stolen, but a foul is called before. Kreis got it ripped off of her from Vasquez, but it will be in vain as Kreis will head to the line for 2. I believe it will be for 2. Is this
should be 1-and-1 situation?
Still
here,
a 1-and-1.
Yeah, they just entered the bonus.
Off the front of the rim, no good. Pulled down by Gerdich. Gerdich gives out to Vasquez, coming down the left side of the court. Over to Sales, in between her legs, left hand. Guarded closely by Batanti. Kreis gets a screen from Gerdich, pulls up between her legs, no good, but there is Vasquez underneath for the easy deuce. 24-16, Edward Jones extends their lead. 7:45 remaining in the first quarter. Nice pass out to Fisher from Creech. Fisher, step back 3, no good. And it's saved by Batanti as Creech will come down with it. Nice reverse layup, but can't get it to go. Gurditch comes down with it again, and here comes Edward Jones. Terza will hand off to Kreis. Kreis, nice pass inside to Sales, can't get it to go.
This Edward Jones team looks like a completely different team than we saw Monday, and really the only difference is Kreis is here.
She's definitely a floor general. Is really good ball handling, good shooting. Adds a lot to this Edward Jones squad as Terza will pull up for three, and it's good. 27-16, just under 7 minutes remaining here as Creech will take it up with the left hand into the lane, can't get it. And here comes Edward Jones. Scoring drought for Lee Supply. Kreis will knock it off her foot, dive on the floor by Fisher. Creech inside to Miller, can't get it to go. And the foul on Reynolds.
Already 3 fouls on Emma Reynolds. 6.5 to go until halftime. And that is the 10th team foul on Lee Supply.
A lot of fouling here early on. As we saw in the first game, it went over quite a bit. Looks like this one might as well.
Yeah.
Terza, the first one is up. No good, but it'll be going the other way as knocked out of bounds by Edward Jones.
Reynolds with those 3 fouls has to go sit down.
Number 1, Tatum Olzak, the 5'8" plum forward, will check into the game for the first time. Caroline Summer comes back into the game as she has the ball. Hands off to Fisher. Fisher falls down but gets it over to Creech. Creech, couple crossover dribbles. Left hand into the lane, yes. Nice move there from Creech. 27-18, 6 minutes remaining. Kreis. Vasquez. Nice move from Vasquez into the lane, uncontested with the right hand off the glass, and it's good. Lead is back to 11 for Edward Jones. Fisher guarded by Sales. Fisher drives in. It's good, right-handed runner off the glass. 29-20.
Maybe something there can get Jasmine Fisher going.
Yeah, she's been hustling, rebounding very well, but has not been scoring very much. They need her to do that.
They do.
This will be 2 shots, indicated by the table. So Vasquez will have a 3-2. No good on the first one. Second one for Vasquez, no good either. Pulled down by Olzak, and it's immediately turned over. Vasquez will get it right back, throws it over the top to Sales. Sales harassed by Summer, over to Terza on the right wing, no good, but it's rebounded by Gurditch. Big strong move there from Gurditch. And she'll go to the line for 2 as well. A lot of fouls here in the opening 11 minutes.
Yes, lots of fouls. This was the case in game 1. You don't have the, luxury of a huge bench, although Edward Jones looks like their whole team is, almost her whole team is here from the looks of it.
We saw last night in the boys division, the defending champs, B Graphics, had to forfeit, didn't even have enough. Gurditch will miss the second one as well. Come down the other way for Lee Supply. Summer almost banks it in, but Gurditch with another nice rebound. Gives it out to Terza, and here comes Edward Jones. Kreis crosses the timeline. Kreis into the paint.
Oh,
And the continuation.
there she goes.
And one opportunity here for Kreis. 31-20, trying to get it to 12. Going to be their biggest lead of the night if she can get it.
With Lee Supply having Emma Reynolds having to sit with foul trouble, the length advantage that Edward Jones has right now is very, very obvious.
Very apparent as Price will knock down her free throw and convert the N1 opportunity. 32-20, just under 5 minutes. Fisher between her legs, pulls it back out. Creech. Nice move from Creech.
Nice crossover there. Realizing the advantage that she had there.
Left Girdich standing there. Presley Colditz from the corner, yes. Answers right back, and it's up to 13 now with 4:30 remaining for Edward Jones. 35-22. Still will pull up for three, no good. Rebounded by Creech, she'll pull it back out on the right wing. Give to Fisher, guarded by Stills. Still into the lane. Nice move from Still. Underhanded flip shot into the lane, and she'll get it to go. Heading to the line for the N1 opportunity.
Lee Supply needs to try to slow down and grind a little, I think, offensively. I think they're forcing it a little bit too much.
Nice pass inside to Christ, couldn't get it to go. And here comes Lee Supply. Nice crossover from Still, but she'll get it poked away. Picked up by Girdich. Girdich will throw over to Dupilka. Dupilka up to Christ, and Christ is fouled. We'll go to the line for two.
More foul trouble for Lee Supply. Skylar Still picks up her third. So that's now Still, Fisher, and Reynolds with 3 fouls.
They're definitely in some serious foul trouble. We thought it was bad last game. This second matchup of the night is proven to be even worse for the terms of the benches.
It's the team on this bench that seems to be having the foul issues.
Yeah, right.
Although Cedarbrook overcame it.
Price will knock down both of her free throws, extend the lead back to 13, 37-24. 3:50 remaining here in the first half. So hopefully the second half will be a little cleaner. As I was finally able to get the the lineups and names.
Yeah, we battled with that on Monday and then a little bit tonight. Somebody changed numbers here on us too, even from Monday. So it's always a challenge, but once you're here and you can start to recognize all the players, it gets a little easier.
Much easier.
Of course, the great influx of new players doesn't make it easy either.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
like who do I remember from last year?
As I get older, it's harder to remember names because I don't know anyone.
Right.
Like a year out, I was like, oh, I know all these people. So when I'd announce, it'd be very easy to, pick out who's who. But now that I don't know anyone, it's very difficult. So gotta get used to it a little bit.
Yep. And here we are, Viva Christ with 10 points, 6 of those coming at the charity stripe. So
Still will cross over, give to Fisher. Fisher into the lane. Runner won't go.
Those were falling on Monday for her. Today she's having a little trouble getting them to drop.
Price with the good pass to Dupilka, but she fumbles it out of bounds. 3:30 remaining. Lee Supply with a chance to cut it. Either a 10 or 11 with the bucket. Fisher over to Summer. Summer drives baseline. Nice move, but it's blocked by Girdich. Girdich has been playing really well for Edward Jones. She's got to have at least 7-8 rebounds and a couple blocks already.
Yeah, she's definitely a force inside. So long as she can stay out of the foul trouble, that's always a problem for the bigs inside, but she's playing really well tonight.
Edward Jones gets the steal. Price is guarded by Creech, and there's a foul called as she tried to get it over to Dupilka. And it will be on number 4, Miller. So Macy Miller, the sophomore from Mount Lebanon, will pick up her third as well.
4 Lee Supply players with with 3 fouls. Problematic for this young Lee Supply team.
Price with this rare miss from the charity stripe.
That's her first miss of the night.
She reminds me of like John Stockton or something, you know. Great ball handler, really good free throw shooter, but in girl version, of course.
Yes, yes.
Creech will take it down the court for Lee Supply, drives into the lane and hit with a couple of Edward Jones' arms, and she will go to the line for 2. 38-24, the lead is at 14 for Edward Jones. 3:03 remaining here in the first half.
And that is the first member of the Edward Jones team to pick up 3 fouls, Ivana Sales.
First one is no good for Creech.
The Sales had 15 on Monday to lead the way for Edward Jones.
0 for 2 from the line, but Lee Supply will get it back as Fisher will track it down over to Still. Runner, way too hard. Fought for from...
How did Steele get that rebound? That's what I want to know.
I'm not sure. She hit it fairly hard off the glass, and I think that Edward Jones just mistimed it because it kind of hit off the front of the rim again, and Dupilka picked up the foul. Still will knock down her first one.
Just the smallest player on the floor gets the rebound with 3 or 4 other players from the other team standing around.
Fisher and Still, they've been doing a great job rebounding despite being some of the smallest players on the court. Still can't knock down the second one. 38-25, under 3 minutes remaining here. Price with a behind her back dribble over to Vasquez with her left hand. Nearly gets it stripped, but a throw out to Kolditz. Price trying to go to work on Fisher. Give it to Pilka. Kolditz, top of the key. Elbow pulls it back out to Dupilka. Gets a couple screens from Gerdich, almost stolen by Still, but Kolditz will pull up, airballs it. Summer will come down with it and throw it ahead to Creech. Creech streaking down the court. Left hand out of control, and Kolditz will pull it down, and here comes Edward Jones. Over to Kolditz. Kolditz for 3. It's good.
Long range.
Second 3 of the night for Colton, and it's 41-25. The lead is extended. Under 2 minutes, and Miller with the 3-point attempt, no good. Price coming down the other way. Gives it to Vasquez in the corner, back to Price. Price with a wide open Kolditz. The lead is now at 18. 43-25, 1:30 remaining in the first half. Fisher, left hand, doesn't hit any rim. Price with a nice behind the back dribble. Gerdich with a wide open lane, fumbles it. It'll be going the other way. Lee Supply ball is Benzie Batani will check back into the game with Lee Supply in for Caroline Summer.
You think that last possession by Edward Jones, Crease and Kolditz used some of that Bell Vernon chemistry to...
Yeah, they should be very familiar with each other at this point. It still pulls up for 3. It connects. 28-43 now. 1 minute remaining. Price gets her pocket pick, nearly steals it back from Creech. Creech will throw over to Fisher, and it's picked off by Vasquez. Here she comes. Timeout by Edward Jones. A little hectic play here early on.
Yeah, you know, these teams still trying to figure out, you know, where their teammates are going to be. Although, you know, Edward Jones has played a fantastic game so far. 43 first half points. They had 41 the whole game the other night. So definitely finding the offensive rhythm, and, you know, part of that has been the play of the Leopards.
I think a lot of that has to do with the size advantage as well.
Yes.
Kolditz being a part of that too. And Kreis, of course, really good ball handler, really good shooter, floor general. Sure, Coach Slagus likes having her on her high school team, but probably isn't so happy about having to face her in the Mon Valley Independent Summer League.
Lee Supply has only, like, from the looks of it, like 2 players 5'7" or
they're definitely
higher,
undersized.
and
Reynolds is,
Edward Jones has 5.
Reynolds is out right now with some foul trouble, so no help to the cause there. Price throws over, somehow gets it to Dupilka. Dupilka over to Gerdich. Gerdich, Vasquez down inside, but it's stolen from behind from Still.
That was a nice defensive play by Still.
Creech has it top of the key, out by the logo, crosses over, right hand into the lane, kicks out to Miller. Miller for 3 from the corner. It's an air ball. Creech will get it back, fought for, pulled down by Dupilka. Dupilka will give it over to Kreis, but it gets stolen by Miller, and there's a foul.
I lost track of how many times the ball changed possession on the last 10 seconds.
At least 3. Macy Miller will head to the line for 2. Front of the rim, no good on the first one. 21 seconds remaining. 43-28 still. Edward Jones leading. Second one up, and it's good. So Edward Jones with another chance at a bucket. Finish out the half as Vasquez will take it up herself. Vasquez into the lane, strip, but it'll stay Lee Supply ball. Excuse me, Edward Jones ball.
I think somebody got her with the arm there, but I guess not. Or at least
I thought
wasn't called that
I
way.
didn't think anyone got a hold of the ball. Price inside to Gerdich. Gerdich, strong move inside. Up for the easy 2. 45-29, 4 seconds remaining. It's stolen by Kreis again. And it's 47-29.
Wow.
4-point swing there from Edward Jones at the end of the half. Could have very easily been 43-29, 43-30.
What a first half for Edward Jones.
Really.
47 first half points.
Proficient offense there.
Somebody might need to check the MVISBL record books for points and a half.
For girls, I think it might have been high 80s, maybe?
It goes to 20, it does not reset. Once it hits 20, it continues.
Right, yeah. Hey,
Well, the boys,
So just being informed by Chad Corrado, the commissioner, after it hits 20 points, in the second half, it will be a running clock. So not good if you're Lee Supply, that's for sure.
If Edward Jones gets that first basket, then it will run the rest of the half. Hey, Commissioner Corrado. Hey, Commissioner. Hey, so did Edward Jones just set a record for points and a half? Did Edward Jones just set a record for points and a half?
in this league, yes, MVISBL, absolutely.
In the MVISBL.
Actually, I think that's more than Larry Cash has ever coached in points in a game. To be honest with you.
Well, they only had 41 on Monday, so.
I mean, do stats from the old Greb League carry over to this league?
No.
Unbelievable.
We ruled that, so your Skyhawk records are intact and will never be broken, especially the way they're playing now.
Well, there you have it. In the 1+ years existence of the MVISBL, Edward Jones now holds the record for points and a half with 47. So an explosion of points here, led by Viva Kreis, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. She also has 6 boards and 5 assists. Presley Kolditz with 13 points. Lainey Gerdich with 2 points, but 11 rebounds. Carmen Vasquez, she has 7 points. And Ivana Sales has 9, and Alyssa Terza with 3 points and also 4 rebounds. For Edward Jones, 47 first half points. Lee Supply we got Caroline Sommer with 1 point. Emma Reynolds has 5. Jasmine Fisher with only 7. She had 25 on Monday. London Creech has 6 in her debut. Macy Miller with 4 and 6 for Skylar Still. So pretty dominant rebounding performance by Edward Jones. Scoring as well. Foul trouble, Lee Supply, Emma Reynolds, Jasmine Fisher, Macy Miller, Skylar Still all with 3. Ivana Sales, the only one in foul trouble with Edward Jones with 3.
Girdich with 11 rebounds as well. I really was impressed with her early on. Been big for Edward Jones.
Well, we talked about the big size advantage for sure for Edward Jones, and they are definitely exploiting it. And here getting a couple newbies into the game is Edward Jones to start the second half. Cassandra Holland is in there, as well as Michaela Dixon, number 7.
So number 7 is Dixon, and what
Holland,
number is Holland?
10.
Terza will get the and 1.
And there's the basket that is bad news for Lee Supply.
So as we talked about, unfortunately, the running clock will be in effect the rest of the game here, as Edward Jones extends their lead to 21.
Foul number 4 on Skylar Still.
So not good for Lee Supply either, as Jasmine Fisher will drive the lane. Can't get it to go, and here comes Christ down the other end. Christ. Little floater up, no good. Pulled down by Kenzie Batanti. Batanti to Still. Still driving the lane. Nearly gets it to go, but she'll go to the line for 2. I thought for sure that was going to fall. Just seems like all night Lee Supply hasn't been able to get anything to go.
Yeah, the finish has come hard for them tonight. They just aren't making shots. They're not bouncing the right way for them. That one did.
Yeah, died on the back of the rim. 50-30, 15-16 remaining. I suppose there is there a running clock? Because it's 15-16, right? It's on free throws.
After 10 minutes. Okay,
so it's after 10 minutes as second one is missed and grabbed by Reynolds, who kicks out to Fisher, can't get it to go. Terza will secure it. Here comes Edward Jones. So if you didn't get that, it was after 10 minutes of the second half. So with 10 minutes remaining in the game, the running clock will be in effect. Stolen by Lee Supplies. Reynolds falls on it, but referee says she was on the line. Going the other way, and it looks like Sales was on the ground, grabbing at her back. Fauna Sales.
That's not good. The senior for Peters Township was the number 1 pick for Edward Jones, 2nd overall.
Lower back, it looks like she's grabbing at. Never a good sign. I think you got to come out if you're her. That's just bad news. I remember I had a couple lower back problems, nothing serious, but still, you know, you don't want to let that linger, because if you do, it could get serious.
Those back muscles, you know, they can you can end up affecting more than just your back.
Oh,
you know,
absolutely. As another fight on the floor, Reynolds and Sales will get tied up with it. Jump ball. It will be Lee Supply's ball. Larry Cash says, "This is not volleyball. Grab the ball." Wise words from Coach Cash. Jasmine Fisher takes it up, gives it to Creech. Creech guarded by Dixon. Stolen by Holland, but it gets ripped right back off of her from Creech. Creech with a crossover in the corner. Throws inside to Reynolds. Reynolds gets it to go. Is that her first points of the night?
No, Emma Reynolds now has
5?
7.
7, okay. Sales will step back for 3, no good. Fisher comes down with it. It's knocked away by Holland. Dixon will give to Holland. Holland out to Christ. Christ for 3, yes. Rattles around the high arcing 3.
That almost hit in the rafters.
It bounced around the rim and finally went in. Shot missed by Lee Supply, and here comes Edward Jones looking to extend their lead. Terza almost gets it ripped away by Creech. But here comes Edward Jones on the other end. Nice crossover. Couple between the leg dribbles from Kreis. Kreis with a floater. Planks off the rim. And it's nearly stolen again. And it is turned over, I believe.
Yeah,
Reynolds secured it and just errant pass, just wasn't paying attention and ended up bouncing off of Lee Supply's leg. Not good. You can't turn the ball over if you're looking to get back into a game. And a nice little turnaround jump shot from Sales, and technical foul is called on number 7, Emma Reynolds. 5'11" freshman.
Interesting. Don't really know what happened there. I didn't really see anything.
It looks like Sales just hit the shot, as Holland will go to the line for 2. Can't get that one to go, and they will retain ball. Sales hit the shot, and it looked like Reynolds just mouthed something to the referee. And
well, there you go.
And ended up getting hit with a technical. Holland with her first points.
So now she's got 4.
Reynolds obviously not too upset with it. Kreis crosses the timeline into the forecourt. Kreis passes over to Sales. Sales dribbles it back out. Nice pass inside to Terza, no good. And here comes Lee Supply.
That was
easy layup.
That was a really nice look inside.
Nice move from Creech. Just takes a crossover and leaves her defender in the dust. Easy layup, 56-34, 13 minutes remaining as Kreis will pound it hard, dribbles it, gives it to Terza. Terza missed.
Records tonight. That was the first freshman to ever get a technical foul in the MVISBL.
Well, there you go. There's another record, folks.
I was going to say, if we had carried over technical fouls from the Greb League, I think that would have been incorrect, because I can assure you that we definitely had some select people grab some technicals when they were freshmen. I'm not going to say any names. He might be announcing right now. I was a favorite of Pat Lyons. Pat, if you're watching, sorry. Throw inside to number 9. That was
Kayla. That's Kayla Gurdich.
Kayla Gurdich. So we have Lainey Gurdich and Kayla Gurdich in for Edward Jones. 56-34, still 12:30 remaining.
More length on the floor for Edward Jones. Kayla, another tall player for them.
So Kayla Gurdich is actually 1 year older than Lainey, the senior from Yawk, both of them from Yawk High School. Lainey standing at 6 foot, Kayla at 5'10". Kolditz will throw over to Dupilka, can't get it to go, but Lainey Gurdich will try to throw it up, can't get it to go. Taken away by Lee Supply. 56-36, 12 minutes remaining. As Miller drives inside, gives out to Creech. Creech over to Summer. Summer trying to work on Lainey Gurdich. Summer will go ahead, size up Gurdich, give to Fisher, take a screen. Nice little Euro step, but it looks like it was partially blocked. Kick back out to Creech. Creech over to Summer. Summer for 3, no good. It'll come to Kayla Gurdich.
They're really cutting off the dribble drive from Lee Supply and forcing them to settle for, outside shots.
Dupilka over to Kayla Gurdich, inside to her sister Lainey. Pretty unique. Kolditz in the corner, over to Dupilka. On the left wing, almost stolen by Creech, but gets tagged with a reach-in foul.
Number 3 on London Creech. And here comes Still back into the game for Lee Supply with 4 fouls, giving Jasmine Fisher a break.
Skylar Still, the freshman from West Mifflin, 5'3" guard. Kayla gives inside to her sister Lainey. Nice move from Lainey Gurdich. Very strong, very decisive, and she'll go to the line for 2.
It's only Somers' first foul.
So 3 Cougars on this Edward Jones squad. Both the Gurdich sisters and Michaela Dixon. A lot of Cougars on the Edward Jones team. As Lainey Gurdich will knock down the first one. $11:10 remaining, 57-36. Gurdich, too strong on the second one. Still gives to Creech. Creech almost gets it knocked away. She'll retain. Gives it to Miller. Miller for 3, no good. Dupilka. Dupilka gives to gives to Wilson. Wilson in the corner to Colditz. Colditz gives back to Wilson. Throw inside to Lady Gurdich. Can't handle that one, and here comes Still. Still way ahead to Creech. Creech inside to Miller. Miller up high off the glass, and it's good. 57-38. Stolen by Miller again. Summer can't get it to go. Creech will track down the rebound. Inside. Right hand into the lane. It's good. 57-40 now. 10:15 remaining. Larry Cash will take his second timeout. So, a little run that Lee Supply is on here. Good timeout from Edward Jones.
Yeah, they get a little bit of a, after the technical on Reynolds, they've outscored Edward Jones 8-2. So a little bit of a spurt there. Macy Miller making a basket, then getting a steal.
Turnovers kill, that is for sure. Free stuff kills. I mean, you saw it at the end of the first half, and
yeah,
now you can't give up easy points if you're trying to make a comeback. It's just not feasible. But luckily for them, they were on the right end of the turnover this time as they got the steal and another easy bucket.
And they've got it to 17 here, so approaching the 10-minute mark. As long as they keep it here, clock won't run on them. Give them a little bit more time to try to claw their way back into this one.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah, so 15 seconds remaining. So unless Edward Jones comes down and hits a 3, looks like the running clock will not be in effect. Christ will inbounds. Far baseline under the hoop. Throws over the top to Wilson. Wilson across half court. Knocked away by Stilt. Stay Edward Jones ball. Price trying to work on Miller. Hold it. Gets a screen from Price. Dribbles all the way to the left wing. Gives to Wilson. Who gets it knocked away. Here comes Kenzie Batani. Batani. Right-handed flip shot, way too hard off the backboard. Still kicked it out to Batani, but it was Christ who ended up fouling Batani as they fought for the ball. So it'll stay Lee Supply ball, just under 10 minutes now.
You got Leopard teammates and Leopards going head-to-head.
Yeah, a lot of Bell Vernon Leopards in this league, that's for sure. Creech. Right hand, crosses over into the lane, left hand, yes, nice move from Creech. Those are the ones that weren't falling earlier. Got a couple to go here in the second half, 9:30 remaining. Sales back into the game for Edward Jones. She goes in and gets fouled. It'll be number 4, Macy Miller, her 4th. So Miller, not good.
Number 4 with 4. Sophomore, Mount Lebanon.
A lot of young talent on this Lee Supply team, Reynolds and Miller.
Yes, and Creech. They are a very young team. You know, Coach Legas building a young team, hoping for some for some future growth.
Yep.
And while still being, competitive in this league, which is what they're trying to be here.
Still picks up her, I think that will be her 5th.
Yep, Skylar Still has fouled out of this game.
As Carmen Vasquez heads to the line for 2. 57-42, 9:07 remaining.
Hit the buzzer. Somebody hit the buzzer.
I think if you're Lee Supply, you hit a few shots, you're really not down too much. I mean, they missed several easy layups that they could have made and very well been back into this game. Jasmine Fisher back into the game, as well as Caroline Summer. Vasquez at the line for a second. It's up and it's good.
Boy, that barely hit the net.
I know. I mean, I think you see it a lot more in girls basketball, high arcing shots.
Yes.
Guys kind of shoot flat, and that is not what you want to see. As Massey air balls. Kick out to Summer. Summer to Fisher. Fisher splits the defense. Nice little floater. Can't get it to go. Fought for and brought down by Sales. Sales double teamed. Throws it away to Summer. Another turnover. Summer tries to Euro step and gets blocked.
Well, if she'd have looked up, she'd have saw she was going in there 1-on-4 and maybe shouldn't have done that. But,
I think you just pull up there on a little jump shot if you can, but chose to drive in and sent back accordingly. Thrown over the top from Vasquez to Sells. Sells drives in, hangs on the rim and falls out. She'll go to the line for 2. It's already 8:20 here in Elizabeth Township.
Yeah, we're past time here. Of course,
we started at 6 today. It might end up being that we finish at a regular 7, 8, 9 time instead of a 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Might be an hour behind as Sales will head to the line. Knock down her second, 1 for 2 from Lana Sales. Very impressive so far from the
Sales
senior from Peters.
Yes.
Summer nearly grabs the rebound. It is taken by Massey, I believe that was.
Yep, Massey ended up getting a hold of it. Gerdich tried to take it from her. We got a jump ball.
Miller tries to inbound, gets knocked away, but they'll say it went off of Lee Supply. It'll be Edward Jones' ball.
Of course, this is game 2. We got another one coming up following this one, Menneson Florissant State Farm. First game of the night, Cedar Brook beat AMD 60-57. AMD's first loss ended a 13-game winning streak.
Great game. Absolutely fantastic game. Price drives in and 1. Great finish from Price. Shielded herself from the defender. Went up with the right hand scoop shot, and it was good. 62-42, under 8 minutes remaining. So I believe that now institutes the running clock. So it does actually stop on foul shots. 63-42 as Christ knocked down the and 1 opportunity. 7:47.
Last foul called on Jasmine Fisher, number 4 for her. 21-point lead, rolling clock. That'll help put us
hopefully
near schedule.
Yeah, a little more back on track as Fisher throws up the long 3. She tracked it down and was fouled on her second attempt. Fisher good on the first.
Much like the high school rule, the clock only stops during foul shots.
2 for 2 for Jasmine Fisher. Long pass ahead to Colditz. Colditz over to Terza. Terza looks like she got fouled, but she'll give it to Sales anyway.
Oh, nice.
Great passing there from Edward Jones as Sales was bumped fairly hard, but she was still able to power up, get the and one. Looks like kind of grazed off front of the rim, got over the rim, and then was able to fall. As Terza pulls it away from Summers. Nice pass. What a pass from Terza, as Sales was not able to finish it, but Lainey Gerdich is there to clean it up. Wow, she had to thread through 3 defenders to get it to Sales, who could not finish, as Jasmine Fisher on the other end will get hit on the arm.
The other night, those were all going down for Fisher. She's
and just Lisa
hasn't been able to get them to go.
She'll knock that one down. But Lisa Ply, I mean, you know, you have just a few missed opportunities there where it looked like they could have maybe came back, but just unable to capitalize, couldn't get any momentum going as Fisher knocks down her second as well. But again, it's just, you know, a matter of youth and experience, I think, you know, but good for Edward Jones. They were able to keep the foot on the pedal. 67-46 is Gerdich with a big, strong move. Wow, she has really impressed me so far. She's been really great as Christ gets a steal. Christ in between the legs, wide open as Sales. Sales with the easy deuce. 71-46, 25-point lead, 6:08 remaining. Coach Caitlin Slegas will call a timeout.
Did you know there's a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance? Yep, and that place is State Farm. Here's the deal. State Farm agent Brian Warnick is your go-to agent in the Mon Valley for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop shopping around. State Farm agent Brian Warnick has you covered. Call 412-668-0111 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. So we got a full timeout here. We'll do another one. Why not? So there are a few places that offer the atmosphere, locally sourced ingredients, and experience like no other. Then Perked Up Cafe, located at 530 McCain Avenue, Charleroi. Perked Up Cafe offers coffee from La Prima Espresso Company, a local Pittsburgh area roaster, serving breakfast, lunch, quick pick-me-up snacks, and freshly baked pastries. Perked Up Cafe also has candied bacon, homemade sandwiches and salads, fresh baked oatmeal, as well as gluten-free options. Wi-Fi available on site, and always willing to support the community and give back. Perked Up Cafe is a proud sponsor of the Valley Sports Guys podcast and local high school sports.
Thanks, Dean.
No problem.
That one is off from Jasmine Fisher. 71-46 as we get back into Summer League, Mon Valley Independent Summer League action. You know, Dean, I just get that certain urge to call it Greb League action. It's not, you know.
It is not.
It's much easier to say Greb League than Mon Valley Independent Summer Basketball League.
MVISBL.
MVISBL.
Just acronym it.
Right. That's acronym everything. It works for anything, right?
Listen, my other job, they use acronyms for everything, and I still don't know what they all mean.
I do know what MVISBL is.
Yes.
Because you know you say it enough. It's nice move there from Creech. Pulls down the loose ball and goes up for 2. 71-48. 5 minutes remaining. Colditz for 3. No good. Terza tracks it down, saves it, and there goes Kenzie Batani. Nice pass to Creech. Creech with the left hand. It's good. 71-50. Under 5 minutes here. Christ behind her back. Nice. Looked like she got fouled, but Lainey Gerdich is right there, left hand, and it's good. Lainey Gerdich has been the garbage man, or garbage woman, say, cleaning up all the messes. Easy buckets there for Lainey Gerdich as Jasmine Fisher drives in with the right hand, able to get it to fall.
Well,
that's a backcourt violation.
She did not get into the front court. No, she did not. Looks like we got a line change coming for Edward Jones. Wholesale changes. Edward Jones has got to be really happy. Coach Cash, their team, they've got to be really happy with this game tonight after, Monday's 20-point loss. This has got to make them feel really good.
How many rebounds does Gerdich have? Could we check that?
Yeah, we can. Oh, stats. How many rebounds does Lainey Gerdich have? Whenever you're done.
Loose ball on the floor.
13 rebounds.
Wow, I'm surprised she didn't have more. She had like 11 in the first half. But still a nice effort there from Lainey Gerdich, just junior from York. Kenzie Batani over to Miller. Miller to Jasmine Fisher. Tries to drive in the lane, can't get it to go, and it'll be a scrap and foul on Jasmine Dixon. Or excuse me, Michaela Dixon. So Cassandra Holland into the game for Edward Jones. Places Carmen Vasquez. Creech, left corner. Just falls down, and Dixon will grab it, give it to Kayla Gerdich, over to Dixon for three. Yes. 76-52, 2 minutes remaining. Fisher will take a three of her own, no good. And number 1, Olzak, will be fouled, the freshman from Plum.
So just under 2 to go in this one. Looks like Edward Jones is going to even their season mark at 1-1. Very young Lee Supply team will drop to 0-2.
Unless something drastic happens here in the last
it would be
minute and a half.
It would be quite a feat to erase a 24-point deficit this late in the game.
Yeah, especially with the running clock. Lee Supply was able to get the steal, and they'll head to the line for 2 more. Stay tuned for our final game of the night. It will be State Farm versus Monessen Florist. So Commissioner Chad Corrado and sports editor Jeremy Salou versus Tom Rodriguez and his State Farm squad. 78-52, under a minute here remaining in the game. Foul on Dixon, and Summer will head to the line for the 1-1. 30 seconds remaining. .22.5 seconds remaining. Clock is stopped. Summer at the line for a second. It's good. 78-54. The clock winds down. Holland with it now. She'll try to drive in. It's stripped from her. Grabbed by Massey, and she goes down to the floor hard. Helped up by Holland. Good sportsmanship there. And that'll be it here for game 2 of the MVISBL. Day number 2. 1-1. Edward Jones improves 2. Lee Supply drops to 0-2, and stay with us for this third game of the night. As we said, Edward Jones defeating Lee Supply 78-54. Be sure to stay tuned for the third game of the night as State Farm takes on Monessen Florist.